It's the 3 on PLAXtv.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy PLAX back again with another episode of the 3 on PLAXtv. And goddamn, Hailey van Lith, Hailey motherfucking Van Lith is going to LSU. What the fuck? What the fuck, YouTube? This is something crazy. First of all, Caitlin Clark is punching the air right now. She's punching us. She's upset. I know she's upset. And you know what? This is her fault. This is Caitlin Clark's fault. Not like fully. Well, not fully. It's Caitlin Clark's fault, and it's white America's fault. And let me tell you why. And I know Hailey van Lith is white, but let me get into it real quick. Caitlin Clark disrespected Hailey van Lith on national TV. In their game, Iowa was killing Louisville. And I don't know what Hailey said to Caitlin. I've talked about this in previous videos. I don't know what Hailey said to Caitlin, but Caitlin told her, "You're down 15, shut up," or "You're down 15, shut the fuck up," something like that. And that clip did the rounds on ESPN and different media sites, different sports media sites. She disrespected Hailey van Lith on national TV. Now, for those who don't know, Hailey van Lith has been one of the best basketball players, women's basketball players, not even just basketball players, since she was in high school. I've been watching Paige Bueckers and Hailey van Lith since they were in high school, dominating. Hailey van Lith is a bad motherfucker. She's a killer. So her being disrespected like that on national TV, I know enraged her. I know it lit that fire under her. And she said she had a quote that was like, "How are you going to prepare for next season? How does this change how you prepare like this loss?" She said, "It don't change nothing. I prepare the same way every time, whether I win or lose. Like I'm here to cook, and I'm gonna come back and do what I do next year." If that wasn't a foreshadow, I don't know what is. I didn't realize at the time, but that was definitely a foreshadow because she made a move. The women's college basketball's off season and shit like that has turned into the NBA's off season. The way they've been moving, it's extremely entertaining. I'm happy because it's great for women's basketball. And I feel like with all these young ladies like Angel Reese and Hailey van Lith and Caitlin Clark and Paige Bueckers and all these young ladies going over to the WNBA, I feel like it's going to carry over to the WNBA. Not that the WNBA hasn't been competitive already, because it has. That's why I love it so much, and that's why I feel like you should watch it. But that I guess that extra entertainment value of, oh my God, this person's going here. Like Candace Parker, like just recently, Candace Parker went to the Las Vegas Aces. Candace Parker, if not the greatest, she's one of the greatest WNBA players of all time. And she just went to the defending champs. You see what I'm saying? Like a KD move. It's not exactly KD's because Candace Parker got 2 championships already. She's at the end of her career, basically. So like this, but it's still a legendary player going to a team that just won a championship. And even the New York Liberty, they signed like 3 All-Stars in the offseason. So I feel like the WNBA is starting to get into that off-season entertainment value that the NBA has, because all year you're talking about the NBA, you're talking about the draft, you're talking about free agency, you're talking about who's getting traded, you're talking about all that stuff, right? And I think the WNBA is tapping into that, and I think that is beautiful, because not only are they doing it with the WNBA players now, but they're also the young ladies that's still in college are implementing it into their careers now, and I think that's only going to be good because now I think this is the most in a long time that people have been talking about the WNBA. People were talking about college. People were or just not the WNBA, but women's basketball. People talking about college. People talking about the WNBA, the Pro League. People talking about the Euro League. People talking about a whole bunch of different stuff that I haven't heard, and it's so refreshing, and it makes me so happy. I know this video is about Hailey and LSU. I'm gonna get into that in a second. I just wanted to like shine a light on that, how good this is for women's basketball and the WNBA specifically, and women's college basketball too, but I'm more focused on the WNBA at the moment. Yeah, but that's what I was saying. Sorry. This is Caitlin Clark's fault because she disrespected Hailey van Lith. Right? And the you can't see me and all that stuff, that's the stuff she did. She did that in other games too, but she did that against Hailey van Lith after Iowa kind of blew them out of the water. And Angel Reese, I don't know if she was thinking that. I don't know if she was just doing it because it was in the moment. I don't know if she wanted this to happen. But Angel Reese, in a way, kind of defended Hailey van Lith. I don't know if it was purposeful or not. I'm not getting into that, but she defended Hailey van Lith. She was like, "Oh, you can't see me," and pointing at her ring and all that stuff. Because Caitlin Clark did that to Hailey and other teams too, but she specifically did that to Hailey van Lith. And people have been saying, "Oh, she wasn't in people's face." She was. She was talking directly to Hailey van Lith, and then she went to the crowd, and then she looked back at Caitlin Clark. And I know she felt that because Hailey van Lith is a goddamn competitor. And I think she thinks she's better than Caitlin Clark. Is that true? At the moment, I don't think so. But I'm not going to say that to Hailey van Lith. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, I didn't expect LSU to win the championship. I didn't expect LSU to get as far as they did. And they young. I thought they lost Morris. I didn't know she was a senior, but they got most of the team coming back. I think they signed some freshman who was like a top 25 freshman or something like that. And now they bring in Hailey van Lith on top of having Angel Reese. That's like, in women's basketball terms, I know people are going to be like, "Oh, what are you talking about? You're crazy." That's like Shaq and Kobe. Like, that's like you got an offensive juggernaut in Hailey van Lith, somebody that can score in bunches. And then you have somebody down low that dominates on the boards, dominates on as far as scoring. She's not like Shaq in the sense of like, "Oh, I'm just overpowering everybody," but in the ability to score, rebound, defend, Angel Reese is like Shaq in that sense. This is like Shaq and Kobe, Pierce and KG. A dominant scorer and a dominant big. And I don't see them lose. They got UConn and LSU with the highest chance of winning the championship next year. Again, I love Paige. I love Ozzie Fudd. I don't think they could do nothing with this team. And I could be wrong. And I don't think Caitlin Clark could do anything with this team, as great as she is. Because she couldn't beat this team when you could argue they were, I guess, worse. No disrespect to Morris or anybody like that. I love Morris. She was great. I love the team, the LSU team that won the championship. But they've only gotten better. And Caitlin Clark, as far as I understand, hasn't gotten any help. If she's going to run it back with the same team that she had last year, or you could even argue a worse team because her big is gone. She got drafted to the WNBA. I hope she has a wonderful career. I like to apologize to her too because I didn't expect her to get drafted and she did. So huge shout out to her. I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but the center for Iowa last year. Or this year, not last year, this year. Technically the team may be worse, Iowa, so I just don't see her unless during this like transfer portal thing she gets some help. I don't see her beating this team. I don't see UConn beating this team. South Carolina, as much as I love Dawn Staley in South Carolina, I don't see them beating this team because their whole team is gone. They all got drafted. Like 6 or 7 of their players from last year got drafted. So they got to do a whole brand new recruiting class and get those girls and get these freshmen in. They might get some people to transfer over, but I think it's going to be tough for them. They kind of starting over in a sense. I don't doubt Dawn Staley, but they're starting over. So I feel like that's going to be tough for them to try to compete with this team. The Cavender twins left Florida. They go into the WWE. Who else? Virginia Tech. Like their best couple players got drafted in the draft. So who's beating this team? With Angel Reese, Hailey Van Lith, Flau'jae Johnson. Matter of fact, this might bite me in the ass in a year, but I predicted it a year early. LSU is going to win the national championship next year. Oh, I hope I'm not wrong. I hope I'm not eating shit after this. If I'm wrong, I'm gonna take this clip. I'm gonna put it out and do an updated video and stuff like that. But next year, the LSU Tigers are going to win the women's basketball national championship, and I'm going to add a little caveat to it. I think it's going to be historic. I think it's going to be a historic way they do it. They may go undefeated, possibly. I wouldn't doubt that. Because, listen, Hailey is an amazing basketball player. She's been overshadowed by Caitlin Clark's amazing play, but Hailey Van Lith is just as good. She might not be like the deep three shooter or anything like that, but scoring wise, she's just as good. And Angel Reese has proven to be dominant and a personality. And I can't wait to see them play together. I can't wait to see what Kim Mulkey does with this team. And I'm excited. Like I've been saying, like in these past few WNBA related videos, I'm just excited for women's basketball. I'm excited for these ladies to go to the league. I'm excited to see the WNBA season. I haven't talked much about the WNBA, but I'm going to. Once the season gets going, I'm gonna be watching games and keep you guys updated and giving my opinions and all that stuff. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know what you think about Hailey Van Lith going to LSU. I'm excited. I'm happy for it. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to see the wars between Iowa and UConn and South Carolina and Virginia Tech and all those war games that they going to have and those battles that they going to have. And without further ado, make sure you like, make sure you comment, make sure you subscribe, make sure you ding that notification bell so you know every time I drop a video. And most of all, YouTube, I love you guys. Peace.
It's the 3 on PLAXtv.